Hi everyone, today we're playing a balanced game against ChessGoals member Nicolas. Nicolas is famous in our ChessGoals club for his study plans. He's got the most detailed study plans and everyone tries to emulate them. I will put a few links in the description below to, he has two different ChessGoals posts. He has one where he talks about how he formulates his study plans, but then he also has one where he goes in depth on his takeaways during the games, which are really good takeaways. So this is something new that we're trying, where I'll play some of the ChessGoals members. We did a little test game right before this one. And then afterwards we can analyze it a bit. So what I'm trying to do at this point is just play solid and get my pieces out. Oh, that's a good move. I need to figure out how to get the rooks in the game. Yeah, but Nicolas is getting some trades right off the bat. Okay, so I see I'm hitting c7. I could try to deflect this knight. Let's try this. He can trade bishops. Now I need to figure out if I can get after these two pawns. Bring the queen out. Hitting b7. I need to keep creating threats, and hopefully I can start to gain some material back. Maybe f4. Try to get this f1 rook into the game, because I think Nicolas is going to go king side. I should try to figure out if I can apply some pressure over there. Okay, b6. He guards the b pawn. Let's go aggressive. I am kind of watching for this knight jumping in. That could be bad for me, but I could always try to tuck my king back on h1, I guess. Good aggressive move. So if I take here, he has knight g4 and then coming into e3. Maybe I should take one move to play h3. Let's do this. Planning to capture next move. It's a bit slow, but I really don't like knight g4. Now he'll probably take on f4, I'm guessing. Or maybe use the bishop to defend this pawn on e5. Or the knight. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, and the knight can come into d4. So now I'm thinking maybe I should just keep it closed. I could go for g4, g5. Try to attack that way. I have to watch for forks. Let's just bring her back. Plan is still g4, g5 if he castles kingside, and if he goes queenside, I'll probably go for pawn storm over there. Alright, let's go for it. g4, g5. But somehow I still need to probably get a rook into the attack. Unless I can get my pawns onto g5 and f6, get Nicolas to play g6, and then maybe I could sneak my queen into g7 for the checkmate. I think that's my best bet right now, because he's playing really solid and I haven't been getting any material back. Nice threat. Let's see. Do I want to just go b3? He's got bishop a3. Could take c7. I really want to get this attack going, though. So if I go g5, queen takes b2. Then I could play rook f2. The queen moves again and then take. Let's try this. I need to mix it up a little bit. He doesn't have knight h5 because my queen guards. So probably knight d7 or knight e8 is best. Retreating the knight. And then I really want to just go for f6. I think I can sacrifice the b pawn for now. Because if I don't, my attack could become too slow. If he's able to move the knight and play f6 himself, I don't feel like I have much of an attack. I really want my pawn on f6. Okay, he brought the knight out there. Oh, nice idea. So if rook f2, he takes this rook. This feels shaky for sure. I want to play f6 still. I think he could play it here though. Oh, he's giving me the dark squares. Okay. So if I take, he's going to take with the f pawn. Now let's see what he does here. It makes sense to move the rook and play for bishop f8. But I could sacrifice my rook for this bishop. So if rook moves, I take bishop. If he takes back, I go f6, and I think he's getting mated. That's what I need to go for. He might take f5. Oh, that's a crazy tactic. Nice move. Queen h2 is mate. Oh man, I think I'm busted here. That was not even on my radar. Take. Take. This is bad. Take, take. King moves. Queen g1 mate. Wow, what a nice move. Do I have any way out of this? I don't think so. All right, I'll give him the mate. I'll give him the mate. Oh, he doesn't see it. He does not see the mate. I'm still alive. Nicolas, if you're watching this later, you had mate in 1. Okay, I need f6. I need f6. Oh, he's like still gonna mate me down here. I think I gotta run. Perpetual check if he's about to get mated. Queen g1. I mean, this should still be winning for black. Definitely. Queen g1 is a move. This is really interesting. I think I could take... If I take with pawn, he has a lot of checks. Do I take with king? So if I take with pawn, queen g1 check. Let's try this. I'm actually going to try to march my king up here to get the checkmate. I want to avoid the perpetual checks. But my rook is feeling really shaky. I might regret this. Like if he just attacks the rook, I'm not sure what I do. I might need to bring the queen back. Yeah, I feel like I should have been happy with perpetual check. Because now I don't know how I set up the checkmate. I'm almost hoping that he just doesn't attack me at all and he doesn't bring a rook ready to come to the 6th rank. Because both of those ideas look really strong. If he plays f6, I'm going to go g6 and maybe I can get perpetual. So I'd be happy to see f6. Yeah, rook d8 looks good. Queen anywhere attacking my rook looks good. That rook is really low on squares. I might actually have to bring my queen back if he attacks. Oh yeah, good move. Good move. I don't see a good way out of this. I'm just going to take some chances. If bishop d6 check, maybe I can go king here, threatening mate. There's no way this can be survivable for me. There's too many checks. Queen c3, rook e8. There's way too many checks. I'm still down 8 points. One thing I don't know if you can run these odds chess games in the game report. I think you can get an analysis. All right, queen check, and that queen is guarding that checkmate square. I'll probably never have a chance of getting there now. And he's threatening rook takes pawn. Yeah, I'm in big trouble. Rook takes pawn. I could try this. Yep, I think I have to try it at least. Rook over to h4. Try to set up the mate down the h file. There's so many checks though. Okay, what is he trying to do? Queen check. Gotta go for it. You can have that pawn. I'm also kind of watching the clock now. In our practice game, I only won because of the clock. Okay, I'm still blocking the light squared checks. But once I commit to rook h4, then his queen is checking me from behind. That's not going to be good. I'm more hoping he's just afraid of the threat at this point. Because the move itself isn't that great. How do I get out of this? He's going to go after this pawn again. Queen e3. Oh, he's sacking his rook for this check. Good move. Good move. Queen g2 check. I'm in big trouble. Oh, yeah. Okay, but now he's got to play quick. He's got to play quick. I'm going to try to oh, he dropped the bishop. I need to not pre-move. There might be drawing chances. I'm down a lot of pawns, though. I don't think I'll be getting them back. Cheap trick. Cheap threat. Checkmate threat. Oh, he saw it. I could take this pawn right now. Oh, good move. Just gonna bring the rook back over. I'd like to get my pawn up here. Check and then try to do something on the back rank. Can I set up a stalemate? Maybe I need a stalemate somehow. So what I'm going to do is just try to hide my king here. The king applies pressure to h6. The rook applies pressure to f7. I'm okay with him getting the pawn and rook all the way down. And then I might just try to move my rook back and forth and see how he makes progress. Maybe I could pick this pawn off. I didn't think of that at first. So if I take pawn, he pushes, rook back. Oh, I didn't think of that. He's trying to trap my rook. So now I'm trying to get back behind this pawn. This clock is getting a bit low again. I'd like to get my king here and push this pawn. But he may just run his king over to help the b-pawn. Alright, I have to go after this guy. Rook a3. Okay, but now his rook is trapped. This is actually a tough position with 10 seconds. Okay, rook and one pawn each. He only has 3 seconds. I don't think I can do anything here to win. If this king comes here, I can get that pawn to the 7th. Oh, take, push. Not fast enough. Looks like it's a draw. Nice game, Nicolas. Nice game. All right, let's see if the game report works for this. So I think this was a critical moment. Right here, there's queen takes c1. And no matter which square I go to, queen g1 is mate. This is also mate. Yeah, so the eval bar never went in my favor. So really nice job by Nicolas, not letting me get any advantage. But probably around here. Yeah, right here, queen g2, check. I think I'm in just... Oh, mate in 3. Big trouble. Here, take. All right, nice game, Nicolas.